It's iconic.
Doesn't like the iconic.
Oh, like we actually finally arrived. This has been quite the setup. It's quite the ordeal. Episode. Yeah, we're going back to
36.
We're going back to the old school stuff.
Yeah, we don't need grandma
like what we
here.
used to do. Grandma's gone.
I fired her.
We're doing weird handshake things. We've got Kit Kats. This is like back in the day.
So if it was a frappe, it'd be truly PG.
Yeah, truly.
20-piece nugget.
So
No, I had to fire Grandma, HR, and us all. We sat her down, did a performance review, and
there's this.
not good.
I really want to say that, like.
Yeah, fire her if you can mute.
No, explain to the folks at home who Grandma is. You remember that whole thing?
No,
Explain to the folks at home who Grandma is.
I don't recall. Can you put it up on the green screen for me?
Don't worry. All right, so
I don't recall that bit. I was here, right?
as like the classic late night show, it's like, we've got a great show for you tonight.
We got a great audience.
Oh, we got a terrific show for you tonight. Thanks for coming out. You've been a terrific audience. They just leave. It's like a 30-second podcast.
We're doing like the thing, what is it, Craig Ferguson? Yeah, it's a great day to be an American, but it's not. But, you know.
Yeah, America's definitely rotting away. It's definitely the
Our
end.
sweet prince has been
It's
thrown
the
in
end.
jail.
Look, we'll get to it.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to it.
If you couldn't tell by the change in...
Yeah. The Super Ordinary podcast has come out in full raging support.
Not like Andrew Tate.
Tristan Tate.
Tristan Tate.
I don't know.
Andrew Tate.
There's all different Tates, as
The
far as
one
I'm
where
aware.
he
As far as
said,
I'm aware.
Here's my N-word, Trump.
Wasn't that Tristan or some shit? Isn't that his name?
Tristan.
I will not put my mug on the mug. I'm not gonna do it, folks. I don't know.
Everyone think, oh, it's sick work leaving the SD card on that.
No, they can't see it. Oh, they can see it on the GoPro. Yeah, we had a few technical.
Clean the set up.
We had a few clean on the set. We had a few technical hurdles for this episode, but we powered through. We spent about 2 hours just getting through problem after problem. But we come back raging with quality.
You're raging. I was just sitting there watching a video.
Raging. Yeah. Well, this is the world's best podcast, and it's got a reputation to uphold and to defend.
Gutter.
I have a little opening remark.
You want to go up to the camera and say it?
No. Like, I'll zoom it in post. Nah, it's fine.
Just enhance.
So, basically, do you remember, like, when you were a kid? You remember being young and, like, small? No? I do. And I just...
Hold on, you said it's an opening remark, yet you're already asking for my feedback into the...
I didn't say an opening statement. It's a discourse. This is a podcast.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Thought it was Q&A.
It's the greatest one. And everyone's always like, what is it going to be about? Why is everyone... Just freaking watch it.
The only thing that is for certain is it'll be dull and meandering.
That's what it's about. Okay. No,
Yeah, finish your opening
when
statement.
I remember being a kid, and they're saying I really miss...
Do you remember your birth coming out?
No, but I remember having naps as a child.
You had the one when I got here.
Yeah, well, I missed those naps when I was a kid. The naps you'd have as a kid. Like, honestly, I don't know. It was just...
on your mum's teeth. Yeah, okay.
Hey! It was just a simple time. You know what I mean?
Nah, but continue.
When, you know, like, for example, at, like, daycare. You remember, like, at daycare when you're, like, a kid?
I didn't really go to daycare.
Oh, they'd have, like, nap time. And they'd throw down a mat. And that was a thing. Like, that's actually pretty crazy. They have a period of the day where it's... Get your mat out and go to sleep.
Get the mat, I used to slam my face down onto it, and then we'd be, you know, in prayer for about 40 minutes.
In which direction would you face, my man?
East.
And basically, I sort of want to bring the mat back. I want to have a nap. But, like, do you remember what I mean? Like, as a kid, it was actually, you could just sleep whenever you want. People would actually like it. They'd be like, good, have a nap. People wanted you to, I don't know. But,
probably because they didn't want to speak to you.
Anyway, I've just been thinking about this, and, like, what I came to realize is I think I just really love kidnapping.
Is there any more to that?
No, that's it. That's it. It's like a laugh track.
Oh.
Yeah, right. That's it. That's the whole setup and delivery.
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping. Yep.
It's just a Thursday for you, isn't it? That's why I'm not having any...
You're not even, like, surprised. You're like, kidnapping, why is that a joke?
Yeah,
Your car is full of
Yeah, we went through
bodies.
this. You drove over kids with your Bentley.
Well, they got in the way.
Yeah, we know.
I was on the way to the Centre of Excellence.
Use them as braking. Kid braking.
Best they sent me a sort of like the sort of message you need to.
The sort of message.
The sort of message you need to act
Not
upon.
quite a booty call.
Well, it's maybe like, I mean, they had a new booty installed, and it's like
Installed. What?
it's
like
pretty-
an old rattle. Just...
No, you know, like the Brazilian, like they put
What
like
was
the
that?
fake.
A Brazilian shit.
No, they like slice and like whack into some new
butt job,
some new
butt lift.
Yeah,
the Kim Kardashian
it's
special.
bigger than a lift. I mean, it's an expanse. It's a butt expanse.
It's like the.
Some of those butts
SUV
they've got
lift.
these days.
Get some photos up.
Some of
there.
these
Let's
butts.
show them.
Show the viewers. Show the people. Explain to the folks at home what the butt lift is.
Just show like a car getting lifted.
The rear end on this thing. The other day I got rear-ended, and they're like, "Oh, that's awful.
Too
what do
much
you mean?"
junk in
And they're
the
like, they
trunk.
look at their arse, and it's freaking huge.
Shit. All right, next. What is that? Loneliness and despair. Let's go.
Loneliness and despair.
Get the-
I just. Yeah.
You see that? I'm playing on the word smallest violin. What is it? I'm pressing F on the world's smallest keyboard.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I just feel like loneliness and despair are rampant at the moment. These are dark times, and
Are you an aged care provider? What?
and it's sort
We
of
need
like,
to bring back the bus.
I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting back on that bus. For those
Can't
who,
believe you
for
lost
those who
your
don't
license.
know, check out the bus from hell. That's the tour
Bus
bus
from Hell.
The tour bus from hell. That's the episode
Links right there.
we're referencing. I'll put
Right
it.
there.
It's like, I think it's just like I made it the main. No, I didn't make it the main video. I thought about it. It's up there.
You can put a link up there.
I'm not doing it. Just search the freaking subscribe and give us money. No one gives us money yet. But this is the world's best podcast. I'm going to claim it. Anyway,
We're the best super ordinary, not like that fake super ordinary that almost got us.
there is an imposter among us.
Just have that stupid,
Among us. That thing. No, but there is an imposter. They're using our name. They're using our
likelihood.
likeness, livelihood.
Livelihood, that's it, yeah. Likeness and livelihood.
They are robbing the dreams of children, and they will die. We will destroy
They
them.
are stealing super ordinary money straight out of the super ordinary Center of Excellence's mouth.
Anyway, like I thought I should ask the president. How's he been?
When's he getting
How is the president?
It's so niche. No
Well,
one
our president is right here.
Ow, what there?
No,
I'm
you,
the producer. not
and
the
you're also a
president.
president now, apparently. So I've heard.
I like to split the
news.
job from the
The news is that you were crowned president. So anyway, in general,
my 4-hour speech did go on for a bit. I did mention that the Center of Excellence
my 4-hour speech did drag on.
did fall asleep.
What 4-hour speech doesn't go on a bit? You know, after 4 hours, I just started to think, it's maybe dragging on.
Well, my joke routine started at the 2-hour and 45-minute mark.
You know what we should do one day? I'm just going to completely ask you what's up and then change the subject.
Could no
one
idea
day,
what the hell you want to do.
One day, we should do like a subordinary, 12-hour live stream. Just sit around in a room,
Like
have
a sleep
food
cast.
delivered. Yeah, we could do a 24-hour subordinary cast. Just whatever comes to mind. And I like the idea of get to the 6th or 8th hour and
We just want to kill each other.
we're not talking anymore. You're like one more. If you say you were abused as a kid one more time, I'm gonna kill you.
Music is playing the whole time through the 6-hour mark. You know, when people skip through a video, it's just both of us just dead.
Eventually, we're just slumped. We get Macca's delivered. It raises our energy for an hour,
If that.
and then we feel
2
sick.
And then we have to take a shit.
I'll get Macca's and Indian delivered at the same time. Just mix them all together. Put nuggets on a naan. Nugget naan.
Put the spicy vindaloo on the Big Mac.
Well, I've never eaten a McDonald's burger, so I'm actually probably not going to start doing that anytime soon. But just look, before we wade into the waters of loneliness and despair, I think that's
And my apparent
that's
presidency.
a topic that we need to address
Discuss.
is loneliness. But what's new with you? What have you been up to? I just we have these podcasts, so it's nice to just sort of hear what you've been up to. What's new?
Told you, I just got grandma fired. Mm-hmm. She's had it too good for too long.
Yeah, she got booted from the Center of Excellence,
Yeah.
and
Too much lifestyle talking.
unfortunately, she enjoyed it a little too much, the booting part. But But either way, it did get rid of her.
We did have to get Best Day to do it because
Kept bending over and saying doing it again. But
if you and me did it, it's, you and me can go to jail for a
Yeah.
very long time.
Very
If
long
Best Day
time.
to do it, it's perfectly fine. Because
it's not even a crime.
Yes, exactly.
It's not even a crime.
Another Thursday night.
It reminds me of a thing we're going to touch on a little later that has to do with this.
No, let's talk about it now.
No, I can't.
Skip ahead. No, just...
I didn't know the month that is denotes certain things, and
Right.
we're going to touch on Pride Month.
Do we have to get the flag?
We're going to touch on Pride Month, and hopefully it won't touch on us.
Sure.
But
I've been doing March, to be honest with you.
yeah,
Just meetings here and there.
just reading my notes.
Can't even make out what they say.
Good.
What is this, high school?
I like how
Don't copy my work.
Hey, bro, I wrote this off Wikipedia myself. Don't copy. I like how I'm wearing a shirt that actually has a note on it from a previous episode.
Yeah, I'm massive because you're an idiot.
This is literally the bullet point I had.
I know. Who read it?
Yeah.
Because your grammar levels are that of a Mr. I did extensioning or advanced English.
I
Can't
did
even-
extension, baby.
Did you?
I did the next one, 4th unit. What's that called?
Creative.
No, I don't know.
So that
Whatever.
was standard, advanced, and
There's standard, extension. No, sorry. There's
Advanced
standard, advanced, extension. Yeah, because you can do standard, you can do advanced, and then you can do extension. So, don't worry. Like, why are we talking about Australian curriculum? What's your podcast about? It's
Australian
Australian education. The
case in
curriculum.
point, it failed you.
or did it succeed so hard?
Well, it did.
Like I got to just real quick. If Balenciaga came out with a black shirt that said "I'm massive," just like this, with the quality that we have,
I'd be on them like a heartbeat.
people would be like, they paid like hundreds for this.
Thousands.
But just because, yeah, true, I've totally underrated it. But just because, so why should we not charge $3,000 for an I'm massive shirt?
No, what you do is you get your reputation
That's what I thought.
up
That's
on
what I thought.
cheap clothing that's high quality, and
don't
then
know
you
that's
drop
how
the
it works.
limited edition.
Yeah.
That's
As
when-
worn on the super ordinary. Oh. Imagine, I should put this exact shirt on the website for sale, $3,000, as worn
Yeah,
on
just-
episode 32.
Just
of the
order.
Super
So like
Ordinary
someone
Podcast.
can buy my Scuderia jacket.
But it's not our merch.
Yeah, but someone can buy it.
Yeah, it's
right?
like the football jersey that was
Yeah.
played in.
Yeah, then Sydney Thunder would appreciate what I'm wearing under here. Actually,
But I think we should just rein it back a little bit. We're a little bit too happy. We're a little bit
sorry.
too buzzed. Just get back into that Starfield energy, that Starfield life, because it's a cruel world.
I wish Biggs
It's
was
a,
real.
It's a. I wish Biggs was real. This is Biggs' month, actually. Oh man, we dropped that Biggs like right in time for Pride Month. Amazing. If you don't know what we're talking about, we did a playthrough. Of,
no, don't even tell them. Go watch it.
Well, I mean, honestly, once you get into I feel like once you get past 2 minutes into the podcast,
Oh, no one's watching.
No one's watching. Like except that one guy. The only haters for some reason. Unironically, our most devoted fans are the haters.
Well, we said that in
They
an earlier
leave the
episode.
comments.
I did state
They're the ones
that
who interact with the
hate
video.
gets you more views than liking. So the fact that guy actually got pissed off, tick.
I mean, it's a genuine reaction.
is beautiful.
I'm like, okay. All the people who watch for 30 seconds and leave aren't as big a fans.
But they're probably like, oh, it's another episode. They watch it. They're like, oh, that's cool. No, the haters like, I'm going to watch every single part of this. I'm going to watch it all, and then I'm going to break it apart.
And that episode picked up more subs than any other episode. So.
Yeah, because it had a comment. Like, that's the
Right.
stupid part.
It's like you say, it's amazing. But,
The algorithm decided, oh, this video seems to be doing well.
this one's doing the numbers.
Yeah.
Like that means it's
Oh, that
doing
mean- yeah,
this is really
cigarette
doing
man.
numbers.
This one doing numbers.
Yeah, so it's pretty lonely out there. The world's pretty rough.
What, are you actually describing Starfield?
No, this is real life now.
Oh, okay.
Having grown up in a small village, I never thought such a big world could feel so cold, so lonely. I didn't realize what was out there, to be honest. Yeah. How are you dealing with loneliness? How are you dealing with it?
Bottle of Kentucky bourbon. 12-gauge shotgun.
You know what I'm doing?
Enemas.
I'm enemas. I do them regularly. I could actually prefer to do them when I'm not alone. So it's not
Pine
really,
cone enema or whatever. No, what was
Oh, the
epi-
pie.
Yeah.
Oh no, the boss.
The boss.
the
that's
boss
right,
enema.
yeah. See,
by
we're
the way, this is coming soon to the Subordinary store. Buy it. Buy the merch.
Same as
We're gonna start.
Same as this.
Subscribe.
Super ordinary.
We're gonna like legit just start every like 3 minutes saying subscribe, buy the merch, buy the merch.
And then people get mad. Then they'll subscribe.
Yeah, right. Well, what are we gonna call this episode to get maximum rage? I thought we'd just call it like, it's gonna have to, Trump trial.
He did nothing wrong. You can already see it happening. It's like what Joe Rogan isn't telling you was...
That was good, right? What Joe Rogan isn't telling you every time about the Trump trial.
Yeah.
What Joe Rogan isn't telling you about the podcasts or whatever I said. No. Yeah, well, I actually...
Joe Rogan
I was just... I just think... No. I'm rambling. Loneliness. I put on this podcast sometimes, and it's like... It's weird having yourself as a companion. It's
well, that's why the grandma and myself are here, you weirdo.
Like I get pretty lonely.
When you do watch the podcast, do you mentally find yourself saying the same thing that you said on the podcast? Like you'll talk
the same thing,
and you'll be like, you think something in your head, and then you say it. It's happened a few times, and it's very scary.
Like sort of, you know where it's leading, and your brain fills in those
because
words.
I've forgotten what I do. Like every time, whenever you say something, I'll think in my head like the response, and then all of a sudden I say it, and I'm just like, it's weird. Yeah. Obviously, it makes sense because it's me watching me, but it's like
the algorithm is still running. It's the same way. I guess I do a little bit.
Neuralink occasionally bugs out. But
no, I'm pretty lonely. I'm like I'm a sad boy, so you got to subscribe. You got to don't touch me. That's why I'm.
That's why I'm lonely.
I'm very lonely. I'm very lonely. I'm very lonely. But
well, if I hit you too hard, your ass is gonna fall out.
Do you ever get so lonely that you feel social anxiety when you walk in a room that has a mirror?
Is that the punchline?
Yeah.
You're almost at Norm Macdonald level.
Do you ever get? No, I'm like not that. It's like that's like level.
Degree, that's what I mean.
That's like level 100, and I'm like level 2.
That's what I mean. You get in there.
Apprentice.
Noob's apprentice.
Yeah.
Noob Cybot?
No, just Noob's apprentice. So there's the noob, and I'm his apprentice.
Okay.
I'm that low.
Redacted.
Hey. No. Yeah, but imagine
we can't both drink at the same time. It's dead air.
That's what I always. So like I walk in a room and I see a mirror and I'm like, ugh, getting sweaty and nervous. Like, my heart rate goes up. I get a bit flustered. I don't want to look directly in the eye. I'm just like, holy shit! And I got social anxiety just because it's me.
It's a bit hard.
That's how lonely
you have a full length roof.
That's
mirror.
how lonely I am. Yeah, the entire ceiling is a mirror.
How does it go when you're having fun time?
Oh no,
and you look into. Do you just dare stare straight into your own eyes?
I'm horribly asexual. I'm dead.
Well, that's why you got the mirror.
I'm dead.
You told me the other day you're going to get mirrors on every room.
Every wall. I want a mirrored house, inside and out.
It'd be like one of those escape rooms where it's just like mirrors everywhere and it gives the illusion of an endless floor.
Sometimes I get those Chinese robocalls about they're like got to pay the Chinese government tax, and I ask them
how they're doing.
I ask them how's their tax going, and it's a robot, and I know it is, and it's a Chinese robot. But
that's why you like talking to them.
But I'm that lonely, and it is.
We've seen by your Twitter comments that you just go after anything.
It's pretty sad. Yeah. Actually, subscribe to X. So go on and get Super Ordinary formerly Twitter. I like because X is like X in of itself is like basically denotes a formerly, like my ex formerly.
Yes.
So it's like X formerly Twitter.
So it's my formerly Twitter.
It's so ridiculous. Anyway, get on X. Subscribe to Super Ordinary. We're
You just trolling. Bought a Cybertruck.
We're trolling. We're having a little fun.
You just posted your new Cybertruck.
Yes.
I don't know how you got into the shopping centre, but
new
it's there.
whip.
Can you imagine if someone figures out where that is?
Yeah, I mean it's not hard.
I got it straight away.
Yeah, you could just do why? Why would it matter if someone figured that out?
I don't know. Gives them something to do.
No, I changed the location of the X page, so that it's local now, so people know exactly where we are. We're inviting them in. I'm inviting them in.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't actually do it that.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't dox ourselves, but I did put the country.
Not this time.
I did put the country we're in, but I think people could figure that out. Not this time, but one day, maybe when we do the live stream, I'll post the location and it's like a Google Maps pin drop and just invite the internet.
Just go to someone else's house.
Yeah, I won't do it. I'll do it to
Grandma.
I'll go to Grandma's place and I'll invite. That'll be a very weird place for people to go, but I'll invite the world.
It's funny because the people who own that will get very pissed off.
Mm-hmm. You know who's lonely?
I want to say it, but I'm not going to.
Ooh, Gilbert Bilbert.
Now is our good friend doing?
Yeah, Gilbert's lonely. And,
is he going to call in the show again?
Yeah, he might. But I put a note down because I wanted to give a shout out to the person,
boys?
the person who subscribed after seeing the Gilbert video.
When you sent me that message, in my head, I was just like, who the hell saw this?
I don't know.
And was like,
they're like,
yes,
I
want more.
Whatever this is, I want it.
And we haven't.
I like it.
You haven't done anything since about.
It takes time. I mean, the two videos that actually
calling him up.
The two videos that actually do the numbers. I'm like, I refuse to make that sort of content. I refuse.
He plays Apex the whole time.
Never stops.
So you got to try and figure out between his shit, he's waking up, and Apex when you can get him to call in the show.
He's shitting. He has shitting time. But yeah,
just get him during the jerking hours.
Like, if I actually could, I would love to send our Gilbert fan merch, just like whoosh, like direct merch drop.
Problem is, how would you be? Do you know who it is?
No.
That's the worst part.
There's no way.
You have to go with word of mouth. You know what? If you did subscribe off the Gilbert, send a message. We'll send you something.
Show us the proof.
Yeah, if you show us the proof. I don't know how you do it. You can check what time you subscribe.
I could almost say that I'm so confident no one will even watch it this far that all you have to do is comment and I'll send you a hat.
Yeah.
Anywhere on earth.
We'll send you that hat.
No, this is my hat.
You should have worn the duds. Then you could have sent them. He'll sign it, and then he'll send it.
They still wouldn't. Yeah, I'll send a different one. It's not this one.
Yeah, we'll all sign it. We'll get Grandma in to sign it.
I had
put a little perfume on it.
I thought we could get pretty serious real quick.
So you drink out of the I love to fart.
Let's take a sip from the I hard to it. No, this is a podcast of many flavors. What do we talk about? We talk about many things. Shut up.
We're like Napolitan of podcasts.
The what?
Chocolate strawberry ice cream.
Napolitan. What is it?
Neapolitan.
Yeah.
I like saying Napoleon.
So just like, this is a last thing. Well, it's the second last thing on loneliness.
Okay.
It's a lonely world out there for sure, and AI is about to fill that void for a lot of people. Can you think about it?
Speaking of, did you see that video of old mate with his AI girlfriend? Oh, it was so bad.
Old mate with his AI girlfriend.
So he was like,
this is gonna be a very big thing, by the way.
This is gonna be the first. Asking like, do I look good for my job interview? And she's just like, you
baby.
Your hair, like you look good. Your hair looks like you just went out. It was just so. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. But it was
the ChatGPT, or is it like a?
No, he made it.
It's a custom.
Yeah, but you can download it. It was the definition of that Ryan Gosling movie. What was it, Blade Runner?
Blade Runner. But that's different, right?
But that's like what the path it was going down.
Well, it's going that path. That's what I'm saying. Like,
anyway, like people, start your dystopian future.
Well, people are lonely now.
What, you think they're going to get more
And yes, because they're going to fill that void with AI, right? And the consequence is going to be a dystopian darkness that will further ostracize and castrate the spirit of humanity from the joy of creation, love, and exploration. But other than that, I think we're doing just fine.
We're doing just fine.
Other than that,
we're doing all right.
I think we're doing all right.
Check out the super ordinary
Check out,
AI.
If you're lonely, oh my God, the super ordinary AI. It's just modeled on all the podcasts, and it's just a random, permanently streaming podcast episode of what it thinks we would say.
No, jeez.
That's the thing that's going to happen. I'm going to do that.
That'd be hilarious. Anyway.
As soon as I can get the models and the generation efficient to just live stream this podcast 24/7, I'll do it.
Could you imagine? No,
we're getting close already.
Yeah, I know.
I could do it like in post, but I want one live, just constantly generating. They should have video.
You wanted to do the AI script.
Yeah, I want to do like a show. The whole show is just AI scripted, and there's a company that's bringing out an AI show. So like actually all the footage, everything is AI.
That's cool.
I don't remember.
Well, that's helpful. Bring it to the table and don't tell us what
if you Google it. Hey, Jamie, bring it up. Like if you Google it.
No, ours is
Best Day.
Yeah, bring it up.
Best Day. Bring them up. But every time I say that, they do something else.
Oh, they bring it up.
They bring something else. Best Day, could you get that up? And they're just like, I'm like, wow, it's quick. Wow.
Don't come on ours Best Day to do something. They just throw feces at me like a monkey.
Probably because Best Day,
Yeah, because I tried to fire them because of the incident.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue with your script that you.
Well, I haven't.
What is that? Is that like the drone shot?
Yeah, no. Did you want to Do you have any? Excuse me. Do you have any remarks for loneliness? I'm gonna get like a little privacy shield.
Oh, like COVID.
Yeah. We should do a COVID episode. We should get COVID and do an episode. Yeah.
You've had it that many times. You and me. Well, I've had it once.
Yeah, I know I've had it, so I'm done. I think my body's like, I'm sick of that shit.
Yeah, you almost died from it.
Yeah, I almost died from the vaccine, and then I almost died from COVID twice. I've had my fun.
One over Christmas you had a couple of years ago.
Oh, that was good. That was spicy.
A juicy one.
That was like 3-4 weeks of fun.
In bed.
Yeah. Oh God. This is the best. This is the best podcast in the world. We definitely aren't having a car try and drive into the set. It's just not happening. It's not a thing. And this is also happens to be the episode where I'm just not going to cut. So.
Well, when's it going to come in?
I think they're thinking about it.
Well, it's not going to fit.
No.
Anyway,
they've probably seen it and gone,
continue.
wait a minute. They're thinking about it.
Just remember, we're not in the basement of anymore. We're in the garage of the Super Ordinary Center of Excellence tonight.
we went outside. We were out.
They're painting. Come on.
Yeah. They're remodeling.
Respraying the room.
Yeah, we get all our rooms at the Center of Excellence painted with cans of paint. And there's like, what, thousands of rooms? How many rooms are we up to now? We just had an extension.
Keeps going down.
There's a new extension, yeah. And
We're getting really close to the center of the Earth.
it's that excellent. It's the center of the Earth excellence.
Yeah.
Like that's what the center means.
You might have to cut in a second when someone comes in here, but
this is amazing.
if only you could see what we could see. Well, I can't see anything. I just see grass.
If the problem is if you're on audio, it's like, what is this? I might have to cut.
Nah.
I'll do a quick cut.
Yeah. And we're back.
Yeah, and we're back. Despite the interruptions, it is actually still Pride Month. We tried to stop it, people. We tried. We tried to stop it, and we failed. But no, I got nothing against it. I just actually so much so that
I told you should have thrown scissors.
Yeah, scissoring for month for the Pride. All month.
I meant that you had a chance to. It was rock, paper, scissors. All you had to do was beat the boss lesbian, blue-haired woman.
The boss lesbian.
And you failed miserably.
You have reached the final lesbian stage. No. So
grotesque mongoloid.
The day. Oh my God, these are so bad. Like honestly, this is so bad. I need to give you someone like cards. Yeah. The day.
Shocking. That only one person has cards, and you're sitting there like. Meanwhile, I'm just like staring off into space, trying to like listen to what you're saying.
Next episode.
It's too much comprehension because I can't. I have to. When I'm listening, I focus on listening, so my eyes just kind of drift off a bit.
Yeah, the next episode I'll give you some.
I don't want fucking shit.
Yeah, you're gonna get them. The next
Give me the huge ass cue cards and have someone stand behind the camera.
No. The day that being a lesbian is gay. That's the day that you can call me gay. Nothing gay about that. Let me tell you.
Nothing gay about
it.
Gay lesbian.
Nothing gay about chicks.
Nothing gay about chicks.
I don't know how they can say that's gay. Nothing. The least gay thing you can do.
I did have an interesting conversation with someone the other day, and she was very confused at how the hell the scissoring action does anything. And I quote, she said, with a guy, something gets stuck somewhere. Oh. She's like, how does it work when it's two girls? Nothing goes anywhere.
Nothing. That's like that thing. It's like one of the scary movies or something, and then like, but yeah. Look, I don't. Look. Hey, all more power to you.
Bring up two girls.
It's
I can see.
You bring it up. Like, explain to the viewers.
Have the
no. Well, it's like gay guys. I don't like rub their ass together. So like, she's got a point.
They're just like two sticks. They're just
trying to start a fire. Well, no, I've actually got a little venture that I'm going to do for this Pride month. Yeah. So this like
the bank account's looking very lean after your last venture.
I'm gonna open for Pride month. I'm opening a business. I'm calling it.
We're still getting phone calls about the hot air balloon crash.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to show people Wuhan. But there's, I'm gonna open a steakhouse food van.
You've already done this.
I'm going to open a steakhouse food van, and I'm going to call it LG BBQ. Okay,
this is like episode 3.
They're lost to the ether. There's going to be
13 then, or 12. They're lost to the ether.
There's going to be a hetero hot dog, which is just a normal hot dog.
No, wasn't it?
And then there's going to be a trans hot dog,
which is the exact same
which is also just a normal hot dog,
but the bun's slightly gayer. That's it.
Moving on.
That's it.
That is all.
I like how long did you spend on that? You were just like, oh, this would be funny if I recycle a gag.
No. Well, the way I think of it is no one watches, first. Secondly, stand-up comedians, they just go around and they tell the exact same joke for years.
Yeah, we know Carl Barron.
Why can't I use my LBBQ joke every Pride Month?
Because... Was it last Pride Month you used it?
I don't know.
I think you just whipped that bad boy out on a limb a couple of years ago.
I did. And I wanted to bring it back. It's a good one.
Let's bring back the...
And I knew that you would immediately we've already done it.
Why don't we just bring back the Kim Jong quiz and search up, what was her name? Coco Diablo.
Caitlyn Jenner.
No, Coco Diablo.
Oh, Coco Diablo. I mean, that was, why not?
Why not? There was a very LGBT photo of those two.
So what are your thoughts on the whole Trump trial? This is the news. This is the news.
It's unpatriotic for someone who's not very patriotic.
Donald J.
Stormy Daniels is a filthy rat liar.
Nasty woman. Very nasty. Wouldn't touch her.
She just wanted some money. Hush money. And she could have... What's the thing from Breaking Bad? You could have just taken your money, sat down and shut up. But no, you had to ruin it. I've never seen it either. I've just only seen the clips on...
Yeah, so anyway, Trump's been in the news lately for I don't know.
Playing golf or something.
He's been in the news.
He played golf with Wayne Rooney and it was just... Yeah, anyway.
I'd say he's been in the news for about the past 40 years or something, just lately.
I think it's just... The Home Alone actor. As soon as he was in Home Alone.
The Home Alone actor. Donald Trump, Home Alone actor, known as the actor in Home Alone.
Home Alone actor Donald Trump is
Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2 star Donald Trump.
You like how they wanted to cut that out?
Yeah, they have on some networks, I think, on there.
Doesn't even make sense. Like everyone's craps on about freedom. Why is it so
offensive? I don't know. He's just like...
Yeah, but everyone craps on about freedom of speech, right?
Wow.
But you've only got to pick... But that's apparently picking and choosing, you know? Anyway.
I just...
Start your spiel.
I made this thing. It's like...
I can already hear the band playing you off. Yeah, it just slowly gets louder and louder.
Play it off.
Yeah, like at the Emmys. Where they start getting louder and louder, and you're like, "Oh, I'm getting played off there."
Oh my god!
A joke, yeah.
No. I was just imagining like the Trump trial, and like after each day in court, he goes back.
He's not in court. He's got someone representing.
No, he's been in court.
He's actually been there.
Yeah. Oh, that's why like the whole suspicion is it's to get him off the campaign trail, and not only has he been there, but he has a gag. Why am I'm not like reading like. But anyway, but I'm like,
you're not reading
they did some bad things to him. They did some bad things, but like they had this gag order, so he can't like actually talk about it outside of it. But then they're making him spend all this time there. Anyway, it's a little sus. But my idea was, I'm imagining him like in court, and then like at the end of each day of court, he goes to the Macca's drive-through, and he's like,
he's
he's having a deep and meaningful with the speaker box after court, and he's like, do you want me to read what I said he would? This should be Trump at this is Trump at the McDonald's drive-through speaker box. Okay,
budgie boy.
Yeah. I gotta try and do my best, Trump. You could be the drive-through person.
I don't have the script in front of me.
Yeah. Sure, can I take your order, please?
Can I take your order, please?
Chinese McDonald's.
Yeah.
And they were like, I can't take my order.
We got spicy fried McDog here.
Yeah, he'd be like, so it's just like, it sort of cuts like to it, but he'd be like, and then I said it's a rigged deal. Very conflicted judge with conflictions. Everyone could see it, I could see it, you could see it. Very conflicted. And they're just like, Sir, can you, Mr. President, can you please just make your order and drive through, you know?
Mr. President, so they've already
because they say it every day, right?
But why would they say, Mr. President? He's not the president.
No, because over there, once you've been president, you're continued to be called Mr. President.
So George Bush boy gets called Mr.
Obama
President.
would still be called Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Yeah. Anyway, Biden has basically like added Stormy Daniels to his like infinity gauntlet of Trump finger clicking, go away please.
So you had Kamala Harris.
Like that purple dude in the Marvel movies.
Grimace.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to your hot dogs, Wendy's.
Oh boy. Oh, there's so many things. Just
start your jokes.
What are
you up to?
What is this podcast? Is this a different one? It's weird.
Why? Well, the fact that last time you tried to watch a video that buffered for like 10 minutes and just off the
10 minutes?
And this time you're just reading word for word.
This time.
I can see the comment now. Oh, you can really tell these two don't like each other.
They will not talk to each other.
Because we're not going out for dinner, is it? You're just like,
you
wide answered me.
I'm going to read out my notes.
You spent that whole, like the whale, where he keeps eating, but you're sitting there just typing.
No.
My story. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
My story. Would you want me to read my story or Old Men at a Rave? Which one?
Neither an option.
Which one would you prefer to hear?
Next.
Old Men at a Rave. There's my story.
What's the next one?
An update on my story.
What's the next one?
What does our podcast need?
Well, what's the next one?
I just got like a random joke.
Lasers level.
Huh?
What it said? Oh, ideas joke.
So all we have left
ideas and then in parentheses jokes.
Yeah, so all we have left is the Old Men at a Rave. I've got this whole thing about run-on sentences. That is a thing. And then we have my story.
Is this like the start where we just say it's going to be a great show tonight?
It's going to be a great... Yeah, pretty much.
We got like, here's the run sheet.
What is the podcast about? I mean, this is what it's about.
Run sheet.
It's about Old Men at Raves. It's about the Trump trial where we talk about even a drive-through at McMacca's with like half-assed...
McMacca's?
The McMacca's drive-through. The McMacca's McDrive-through. And the most... I do a Trump impersonation all the time. And then the one time I go to actually do it, it's the most half-assed version.
You know why? Because you were thinking too much about what
because I'm like reading.
Yeah.
I'm not in the mood.
I'm just slowly turning into...
I should do a skit. We should do a skit that's Donald Trump at a McDonald's drive-through after the court thing, and then it will be more organic.
Oh yeah, because the last time we did a skit, that didn't take the whole day. So that was pretty seamless.
Which one?
Well,
the movie?
No,
the pine cone.
Yeah.
That did not take all day. It took like 2 minutes.
That's what I said. Actually, I was like... Anyway.
It was insane.
I want my banana one. What is it? The Dr. Hellman one? I want that skit to go, but you're too scared about choking.
Oh, I'm not doing that. It's disgusting. It's going to upset people.
It's the right month for it.
Oh, do it with someone else.
Do it with grandma's assistant.
Yeah, grandma's assistant.
There's no way.
Yeah, can you imagine? That's the one thing he does on this channel, just chokes on a banana.
Being forcibly shoved down.
I could do something. I'm not going to do it
turn
so bad.
Something fierce on. I'll just start with my story.
No. I don't know. I'm a bit worried. It's getting a bit dull and meandering. I think
that's right up our alley.
It's getting a bit dull. A little.
Just
meandering.
Start with our story.
All right. You don't want to hear about Old Men at a Rave?
Oh, was that whatever was first?
All right. I want to talk about Old Men at a Rave.
Okay.
There's something about the sight of an old dude just hanging around a club.
Are you going to find a video and or photo of an old man dancing in the background?
Plus, they do it so unapologetically, you know. If they stand up the back, they're a creep. If they get in amongst the younglings, creep. And if they wear a raincoat and have a cane and ask you if you want to go to the cloakroom, well.
Oh my gosh.
Well. Will we be old men at a rave one day?
You might.
I might be. One day I will don the raincoat.
You've got to pass down the baton, which was so forcibly pushed on you.
Basically, the story is that
based on a true story.
Wherever I seem to go, old men in raincoats seem to they have interest in me.
Because you got that young youth blood. That old men just want to suck.
Ugh, suck. Oh, right. I got my story. I might as well update my story.
Yep. This is long. What the hell?
Yeah.
You only get to say half the sentences. You got to stop exactly halfway through the sentence.
You mean the paragraph?
Yeah. No. You only say that one, and then you move straight to that one.
Oh no, one of them's different. This is the worst podcast. Is this the worst one?
Nah.
No, that's okay.
The energy's low, but
the energy's low. The content is rich. It's not. Is this the most dull? The most
this is nowhere near.
The most meandering?
I think where we hit
the most dull.
The energy that we always try and hit is the Star Wars one.
No, I thought, really?
No, the George Lucas impersonation section of that one.
I don't even think that was very good. All right.
Why? What do you think's the best one that we aim for?
The point with the one that's called the best podcast.
That one was the worst.
That's the best one. I owe some dudes a lot of money.
Whoa. Fentanyl.
And I'm related to them.
Okay.
And they know where I live.
And
they're lactose intolerant. Okay.
How's that going?
And they have connections to Hamas. And they have access to weaponized smallpox.
And
they're morbidly obese.
And
they won the McDonald's Monopoly game.
What they win?
I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm.
Apple slices.
That's what I'm dealing with. So I basically grew up.
Why'd you grab your crutch when you said that?
I don't know. I grew up having to make various inter-village journeys with a busload of overweight men. We'd stop off at petrol stations for them to eat like buffalo at a waterhole.
They get egg salad, or they just go straight for turkey and cheese.
Well, these were stinky, sweaty boys. Stinky. Salty.
Did you have to add in the descriptive of...
They're like the ocean buoys I'd be stuck with when I later became a crusty sea dog.
So what you're saying is like attracts like. You saw those old fat people on the buses and you're like, you know what, I just want to wade between them in my oldie days on a boat.
Have you ever arrived at the counter of a McDonald's simultaneously with a fatty?
I can't say
and
I have.
You get that feeling, just knowing that you deserve to order first just as much as them, and that your order's going to be 100th the size, but you're in for a fight because you know you have like 1/100th of their energy.
You said it backwards. You said my order's going to be 100 times more than them. You meant 1/100th of their order.
Yeah! So your side...
Advanced English is really...
No, the numbers, they're maths.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But you're reading it.
Jeez.
Did you type it wrong?
Do you want me to do it again?
Yes, that one. All right, read it.
Have you ever arrived at... oh my God. Have you ever arrived at the counter of a McDonald's simultaneously with a fatty, right? That feeling of knowing that you deserve to order first just as much as them, and your order will be 1/100th of the size of their order. But like you want to get in front of them, but you also have 1/100th the energy to get in front of them because they're that determined, they're hungry, they're big. That was my childhood. That, like, not literally.
Getting in front of fat people.
Yes, because the village I grew up in was full of fatties.
How'd the conga lines go?
They would eat people if it was too long. You wouldn't want to be on the back, you know, you'd eventually...
No, you want to be on the back, you don't want to be at the front.
Well, no, because it would grow, like, you know.
Oh, I see.
We want to be at the front.
That doesn't make sense. You're only going to get... It's like prey and predator.
It doesn't matter where you are, actually. You'll get eaten.
It's just like a circle.
All right. Okay, we'll do two things. One
sucked.
One, this, like, maybe it'll all be cut. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be like the first 20 minutes.
I'm going to cut this down to the best parts, just like a 5-minute podcast. I swear we recorded for an hour.
Oh, I'll read this thing and then we'll either end it or we'll just sit.
End it, yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We're going to end it.
We could fix the whole US political system, and I know how.
Yeah.
The US presidential debate should be a game of Monopoly.
It'd go forever.
Held in the UFC octagon. Commentated on by Joe Rogan.
It's going to save Joe.
Elon Musk. And Pee Wee Herman.
Oh my gosh.
The combatants are allowed to use any martial art, but they are trying to win the Monopoly game. So if you do too much physical damage so as the opponent can't make their next roll and proceed in Monopoly, you lose. But you can make physical strikes, sort of like a toddler playing a game. You know, you can slap, whatever. You can't knock them out because you lose.
Because then the store wins.
Also, the crowd is armed with seafood and they can throw it in the octagon whenever they want.
Who has the allergy?
Yeah, right. Well, it depends on the political candidates.
Can Ray Marone be the announcer?
Ray Marone?
Yeah.
How the hell would that sound?
Nasally.
I can't do a Ray Marone.
No way. I need to, like, break my nose.
What is it? Ramone?
Because Barone's the TV show.
Ramone? It's Ramone, right?
What is Marone?
I don't know.
Put up a picture.
Oh, put it up. Put up the file.
Put up the file photo. Was that it? I saw there was more on there.
That's it. That's all we got for tonight. It was a great show. It was a great one.
See you next week.
It was a great one.
The week ahead. I think every time you've said that, you've actually never said what's happening this week. You just go into some spiel about the ocean.
Well, I suppose we usually got like this, like, you got to end.
Oh, that's our closer, is it? Whenever it's getting dull and meandering.
Well, no, usually the camera's telling us to end. But, like, if you watch some of the other long-form podcasts, like Rogan, for example, they really do sometimes just get to the end and it's like,
All right, see you next week.
No, it's just sort of like, I think we should stop.
Are you getting that I think we should stop vibes, are you?
About 30 seconds in. But, like, no, they get... They really do hit those weird murky waters of.
You know the 2 hours when we're setting up is when it kicked in
the plug.
Me.
Well, yeah, I know.
Just like on Grandma's.
The actual podcast wasn't filmed today.
Is it getting transmitted by the Neuralink?
Well, I mean, the actual podcast was setting all this up. This, I don't know what this is.
This is the intro, not the intro, the outro.
This is the outro.
Yeah.
What should we call this episode? That's the week ahead.
We need to figure out what we call it.
The week ahead. How is this episode going to take the Subordinary podcast to like number one on the podcast list?
We've said at the start. It's good. I think SJ,
Trump trial.
SJ killed a podcast by reading on his phone the whole time. But no, that's not going to work. You need to do Trump trial. Stormy Daniels. What Joe Rogan isn't telling you about Stormy Daniels?
No, we can't.
Why not?
It's too much.
It's too much. You're ticking too many boxes there.
It's too much. What Joe Rogan? I don't think we could do another.
What the Trump trial didn't tell you about
Joe Rogan.
Yes.
No, we can't do
Trump trial.
We can do that. Trump trial, Stormy Daniels, McDonald's drive-through.
Sure.
I don't know.
No, it's got to have a nice flowing thing.
I don't know. I'll watch this back and I'll see what we can do with it.
I just realised that gun he's holding has an RPG at the end.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, is it like a...
It's
a machine gun with an RPG on the end.
But the barrel of the machine gun is the RPG. Wow. If he fires that, he's either going to kill himself...
So is it not an RPG?
But how does it shoot?
Does it have like the chain ammo? I don't remember.
Well, they'll be able to tell us. Tell us in the comment section below. We're not going to look.
Comment below.
I think it's meant to be a rip-off of Rambo, obviously.
100%. He's even got the... It's like Rambo, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
The red...
The whole... I don't know, what do we call this? This took 2 hours to set up.
I suppose the good thing is that I've stopped reading. Don't care anymore, there's no pressure anymore. No one's watched past 30 seconds.
Beauty. As nature intended.
I think like the first 10 minutes before I started looking at my phone was all right.
Yeah, it's almost like as soon as you start disassociating yourself from the podcast by reading, that's when people lose interest.
I know, one of my main rules is like no phone.
And you broke it instantly.
And like immediately like, let me get my notes out.
I think after the first episode where I had the computer, I've just gone ad-lib the whole time. And it's usually worked out. I haven't said anything spicy.
We do these ad-lib episodes, we try our best, and people say it's shit. And I'm like, fine, I'll write some notes and see how you like that.
It's shit.
Yeah, well, that's what they're like.
What does that tell you? We're just niche on shit.
Yeah, this is the shitcast.
Yeah.
The shit podcast.
Just film it on the can next time, which you so badly want to do. Because you just want to talk about a bidet for an hour a day.
Yeah, I could do like bidet reviews.
Well, this one's like going into my lower colon. It's not good.
Well, okay, you want to have a little bidet update? So ours, the one I have, just goes straight into the
hole.
Water.
Yeah, gotcha.
No, so it's like a straight through from the water hose in the wall, and so when I turn it on full, I have the full house, like the full hose water pressure.
Like if you turned on
like a tap.
Yeah.
So like it is. So if you want to crank it, it's like. Like it's
sniper,
and there is no time because in Japan and everything you press a button, it goes. This has no time limit, nothing. You just crank it and just.
So do you have to like reach down and?
It's just here to the side.
Oh, okay.
I've got a little dial, so you can set it. You can.
But you can aim.
You can really aim it in. No, it's got no aim. It just shoots.
It's just a mirror.
There's no mirror. Like it's like pretty good. Obviously, because I don't need to position yourself. It's not like bang on.
Naturally, so you have to do the work, unlike in Japan where...
No, I never had in Japan they just hit like a sweet spot. Average? Yeah, the average...
What, it comes out like a cone and then it tightens?
In Japan, it comes out like this, like... And it's got a little jet, so it's like a little pipe.
I understand, it shoots
It extends and then it just shoots up.
Yes. So it's a dead straight shot. Yours is just like a missile.
But in Japan, some of them have agitate. So it comes out and it goes brr, brr, brr. It's like burst. And so it'll hit a wider area.
Sure.
I like that. Also, some of them are heated.
The sea?
No, the water, the jet, they warm the water first. I went to Japan, I just sat on the toilet.
Yeah, I was going to say, you just do toilet reviews.
It was so good. I remember that very first day I sat down, like that night, and I like braced for impact. And because I was like, I knew it's coming. Because you press the button and you think you're not really sure, and you just hit the like it's getting ready, and you're just like, like it's like it really hits. Like it's like, it's so weird.
You should do it in a public toilet first, that way you scare everybody.
All the Japanese run out of the toilet. No.
What happened in there? White man, you just used the bidet.
So yeah, well, we've got various playlists now on this channel. We've got like podcasts, we've got
room 30,
36,
35.
The gaming center is 36, and
movies.
You know, the gaming did better than the podcast. And it's episode 1 of the gaming.
Remember what I said about when I was watching that guy? He had 2.6 million, and then they just fell off.
Yeah. What was the next video?
Oh, it's like 800.
800K. Oh, that's all.
But from 2.6, like the percentage drop.
I'll take 800K.
Obviously.
We got 53 views.
That's more than subscribers, isn't it?
Not bad. No, 65. Okay, so we had 66 subs yesterday. I wake up this morning and it's down to 65. And I think it's because I put out a short where it's just me talking about how fit and tight I am. And
what did that tell you? Take it down.
I'm doing more.
I'm
doubling down.
You tried to hit your own straps like you usually try and do, but you're like, let's see how good I am. And then people are just like, nope.
I was pretty funny. I was like, who would unsub? Because I'm saying I'm fit and tight.
Fat American.
Who would say it? Yeah, but like someone unsubbed. So someone unsubbed, and so we're down to 65.
You've ruined this channel.
I've ruined it. I'm tanking it. Yeah, maybe like every podcast, it could just be like cancer update. You know those videos like when a channel like there's something like I have bad
cancer
because they say like I thought they're like got
what the hell does that have to do with this?
Like someone has a channel and they put out a video and it's like cancer update because they have cancer and they're dying.
I understand.
And then
it
gets all this traffic because everyone's like, oh my god, this guy has cancer. It's this there.
Are you about to feign cancer?
No. We just say it. And people watch and it has nothing to do with it. It's just the title.
Maybe if this was like 4 or 5 years ago when that was okay.
So I could just the title will literally be "We just both got diagnosed with cancer," episode 36. The ultimate clickbait. Or would you prefer to do Joe Rogan? What Joe Rogan is telling you about our cancer diagnosis?
Oh my gosh, neither.
Yeah.
Have Grandma do that episode. I'll hire her back again. Then you can do.
Then Grandma's next episode. Grandma has cancer. That's just.
Sure, it died once.
She's true. We should have another funeral for her. That was one of the worst episodes. Other than the singing, that was the lowest energy. Yeah, well, we were depressed. Grandma was dead.
Yeah, and it came across on the viewers.
It was a little sad.
Didn't that flow into Star Wars?
It was a little sad. It was the same one. Yeah, so we started doing the funeral, and then we were sort of bored and started talking about Star Wars, and I was like,
and that was okay.
Like these are totally different topics.
That was fine.
Well, they've all been different. Like we do these episodes on the roller coaster of life. You never know.
We're called the Wide Net Podcast for a reason. We don't.
You never know.
No topic is too big, but potentially topics are too small. But.
Yeah, like I mean, every single topic we can bring our lack of humor and our lack of intelligence to it, and do it like no one else would do it.
Once the joke is
dead...
It's
that dull, it's that meandering.
Well, some people, they're like, I'm not talking about this because I know it's not going to get us clicks. We just talk about it anyway because we don't care.
We won't get clicks. We don't want them.
Yeah, we don't want them.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch it. Don't subscribe. Even though that one episode where we said that, you literally had a subscribe shit at the front.
Wow, we should do it on this one too. Please subscribe. All that
just have the same one.
I can't do it. I didn't like that one anymore.
Yeah, it's
old.
Crap.
It's old and had it. The problem with these is I have to watch them, like, because I have to put them.
Times.
Yeah, I watch them like 3 times. I don't want to.
I watch them twice.
I don't know.
The one episode I've seen a lot was the one where old mate threw the can across the set.
Old mate.
Well, I can't dox him, can I?
Yes.
Old mate is when you know who I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Oh, yes.
She threw the can for the UFO.
Oh.
Not the senator.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, The Village Bachelor was pretty good. It was like episode 3.
Is that with me?
Yeah. It might be episode 2, actually. We peaked real early.
No, not 2.
No.
So I said, was I in? I'm not in 2.
Village Bachelor. Yes, you were. We didn't get Grandma. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I'm not in the
episode 11. We didn't get Grandma until like
14.
Deep into the.
Because 13, you prank called her, and then she kept talking about feet.
Oh, I don't even remember. Well, okay. The week ahead.
We're done. Cut.
Starfield. We're gonna do more. That's coming.
Apparently, people like it.
People love it.
Comment.
No one commented. But people. Oh yeah, that one person commented. Yeah.
He loved it.
Yeah, that guy's our biggest fan. That's sad.
Sad.
But
he'd be a real fucking loser.
He's a tool.
It's the apparatus for our doom.
But like these may be the week ahead. We'll be back. That's it.
Just do what you want.